start this entire time. Go me.
Oh.
Yep, you know, just the casual forgetting to press start thing this entire time, so apologies about that. You guys are watching Chronicles versus Survive bots. You know, good job me, just one of those days. With that being said, I'm joined here today by DbdOpinions, where we are seeing only one gen and one hook so far into this match. Honestly, missing a bit of juke in here by the Claudette, but you guys will now see them go to the cage as Juke attempts to go for the tunnel out. So bear with us with our technical difficulties, but we are having a good old time here. And what are your thoughts so far seeing Survive Bots and Chronicles for the first time?
It seems like both survivors and killers are doing a really good job. It seemed kind of slow for killer, but that right there is why you hold on to that cage and you just get that 3-second hook so easily. But it looks like we got some for the people action to try to save the Claudette here, but it might just be going for the tunnel out.
Yeah, I mean, that does seem to be the case. We do see another gen popping off. So far, perks known are Deadlock, Corrupt, and Scourge Hook Pain Resonance. And Claudette doing a fantastic job managing this Pyramid Head here. We saw Juke go off yesterday with Pyramid Head, but seems to be struggling a little bit today.
I'm waiting for those really satisfying punishment of the dams, but I just haven't been getting them yet.
Yeah, we do see Adam coming in for the body block, trying to ensure they do not get that tunnel out at 3 gens remaining. But Juke here getting down at the pallet.
Did not see that one coming.
Yeah, that was definitely a little bit unexpected. We do see Adam going to the cage, knowing that the Claudette is nearby. Yep. Juke trying to spread the pain as much as possible, and I think will end up getting their down. Though we do see the potential life play. Juke holding their ground, so too is the survivor. There is the life. A little bit of stun, though, on that drop down.
I think that is the end for Claudette. I don't imagine any crazy plays will be happening here to save her. And I think this is going to put our Pyramid Head in a really good spot. 3 gens remaining, 1 survivor in the cage, 1 out. We'll see if he can turn this around.
Yeah, I mean, we do see another gen popping off here, so it's going to be a 3-man scenario with 2 gens remaining. Adam on first hook, so a pretty good spot for the Pyramid Head, like you were saying. The question is, will they be able to capitalize off of this pressure?
Yeah, I wonder how far a lot of the other generators are. I heard one maybe around like 30-40%.
Yeah, we see it there, hit by Deadlock. So potentially that they're going to have to sit on that gen for a little bit, as we do see Pyramid Head here finding the ace out of nowhere. They'll now being chased at the LT while we see Juke prepping the punishment of the damned to ensure that they do not get here. No life in play, and that there will be the punishment of the damned.
That's what I've been waiting for.
I was about to say, that's exactly what you're talking about there. That satisfying punishment of the damned. We will see them get to the hook here. The question is, will it be a Scourge Hook Pain Resonance to slow down the game? And sure enough, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So really good stuff here by Juke. Honestly, I was afraid that they were going to crumble underneath the pressure that these survivors were applying, but Juke keeping it cool, calm, and collected. We will see the double hit there.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, the question is he going to go for the Atom or go for the ace? Both have been on first hook. It's just a matter of, I guess, who is close by right now.
Yeah, I think it really does come down to who's going to be the best option. Looks like it will be the Atom going down. And looks like that there will be the second hook for Adam back here on this hook. Another Scourge Hook Pain Resonance coming in. We do see a survivor. I think the Meg trying to stealth around the crane, as we also see scratch marks from the ace going in for the unhook too.
Oh, that's going to be a risky play from the ace. We'll see if he's able to pull it off, but him being injured, I don't know if he's the prime candidate to go in for that unhook right now.
Yeah, tend to agree. We also do see a 10% regression there on that gen, so 9 seconds off, and Meg trying desperately to make their way over to the unhook, and a punishment of the damned out of nowhere.
I love it. Why has he been holding back on me? Why has he not been doing this the whole time, Giltspire?
You know, Juke is a man of many mysteries, and it looks like here we are seeing them pull out all the stops at the end game. An amazing position for them to be in here, as if the ace goes for this unhook, they're going to end up trading. Meg, with that medkit, we did see earlier, getting that heal in. The question is, will they be able to get to the hook in time before they progress to death?
Too close. Somebody's got to be there right now, and they cannot make it for the unhook.
Yeah, that now leaves the ace at first hook. Meg currently fresh. I imagine Juke is going to be wanting to find the Meg here to at least ensure the additional 3 points for themselves. And we do hear some progress here in the shack, and the ace getting caught out of nowhere. Looks like a potential balanced landing play here, getting some good distance. Juke trying to line up that punishment of the dam. The question is, will they get it? They will not.
Now, hopefully, I think Meg will be cranking away on that Jin over in the top left corner there, and hopefully she can get a few more points for her team before the ace inevitably goes down. But it looks like he's dropping Chase in order to go check this said Jin.
Yeah, I think Juke heard you loud and clear, and sure enough, there's the Mega Crane. Will we see another punishment of the dam, though? No, she is going to just hold W for dear life, getting potentially to this pallet. Juke, though, firing up the punishment of the dam. A bit of a fake. Will they get them one?
They will.
So right now, things are quite close. We do find the ace caught out in the middle of nowhere. No pallets, no vaults, no nothing. I do think that he will be going down here. Not even a punishment dam is necessary, but getting it nonetheless.
Just the tip of it to make him go down.
Yeah, really good stuff there. And now the question is whether or not there is a unbreakable still in play or a deliverance, as we do see the chase at the Meg. Juke not wanting to risk the fresh out via the hatch, and we will see the fake once again. The double fake by the Meg and the vault to boot. Amazing play there by the Meg, as we do see her going up to the truck. The question is, will she be able to get to anything in the meanwhile? We do see this pallet not going down. Juke with the fired off punishment, but not able to make it land.
But just finally going down here. The Atom has not gotten up here. Possibly holding on to an unbreakable for a hatch play might be pretty crazy, but not impossible.
Yeah, it's definitely an outside the realm possibility. That's a long time to sit on the ground. A total of at least a minute and 15 seconds for the Meg to die on hook. Not to mention, there's still the possibility of a deliverance here.
True.
But now, Pyramid Head is on the search for the survivor on the ground. Question is whether or not they're going to be able to find them before they bleed out.
So remind me, if the survivor bleeds out on the ground, how many points will that be denying for the killer?
So that is going to be 1 point per remaining stage. So in this case, it would be denying only 1 point, but we have seen matches won and lost by 1 point alone. So it is not outside the realm possibility here.
Right.
It looks like they're halfway through their bleed out timer. Still no sign of them on the ground. And looks like we will be seeing that second stage progression from the Meg. So at very least here, we are probably looking at 23 points in favor of Chronicles to Survive Bot 6 for completing 3 generators.
I think Jukebox really turned this around. The survivors had such a solid start, but as soon as he started popping off on his punishments of the damned, I feel like, oh, they didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, tend to agree. You know, potentially Juke just not getting warmed up to halfway through and really pulling off all the stops like you said. But now the question is, are they going to be able to play this game of hide and go seek? Keep in mind, hatch is still a factor here, and if the survivor is close enough, there is that possibility that they do get there right in time.
I'm telling you, this is prime Dead by Daylight gameplay right here. This is my favorite thing in the world, hunting down the slugged person who's just hiding. I don't know if you feel the same way, just the best part about playing Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, you know, it's almost like I do wish there was a mechanic that Behavior would implement that maybe like after X amount of time where like nothing is done, or like if survivors on ground for so long, maybe give the killer Deerstalker for that moment in time. I don't know. Like, on one hand, I don't want to incentivize, like, slugging in the way that we see in combat times. At the same time, I don't want to, like, you know, have to hunt a survivor for X amount of times when the situation does arise.
Right. Well, it's getting pretty dire. I think this Adam might be pulling it off. Might be pulling off this bleed out.
Yeah, it does seem that way. I don't know where they have stashed themselves off into the wayward corner, but it does seem to be quite effective, as I feel like Juke has quite literally explored the entirety of the map and still has not even heard a peep from the Atom. And with that there will be the ace, that there will be the death via bleed out, so only 2 points to Chronicles for that there bleed out, leading to a score of 6-23 in Chronicles' favor. And with that being said, we are going to take a quick break as we set up this next lobby. This time, we are going to be seeing Survive bots against Chronicles' Survivor team. A bit of an oxymoron there. But as a reminder, before we do go, we do want to remind everyone here today that you here today are our sponsors. So all the ads that you watch, all the bits that you tip, all the subs that you buy, and now all the rogue energy that you buy as well using the referral code COTF will go to supporting Champions of the Fog and our $500 prize pool for Group A and $250 prize pool for Group B. With that being said, we'll be back in just a bit. All right, and we are back. This time with Survivabot's Killer against Chronicles Survivor Team. We are once again on the Wrecker's Yard, and these killers have a choice between the Demogorgon, the Deathslinger, and the Judge, the Jury, the Executioner, Mr. Pyramid Head. Who would you think we see here? Do you think we're going to see another Pyramid Head?
Ooh, I feel like Pyramid Head might be the safest option, but I'm going to go out on a limb, and I think we're going to see some Deathslinger.
Honestly, Deathslinger we found when on this map is very, very strong. I mean, it's those short tiles that Deathslinger with Prison Chains can just work a lot with. And so it would not surprise me to see some rootin' tootin' shooting cowboy himself. But we will not have to wait long as we are loading up into the lobby as we speak. You know, we do have a console gamer here. Load times do take a bit, but it does appear to be another Pyramid Head.
There it is.
I mean, like you said, it definitely is a safe option. Pyramid Head is a very strong killer and getting a very quick find there on the Jake.
Wasting no time at all. Already possibly leading up to a stronger start than the last game.
Yeah, honestly, really good play there. We also see a Claudette out of nowhere. The Jake vaults and the Claudette appears. A bit of a magic trick, to say the least.
Oh, man. What are they doing back there? Just hanging out? Having a little party?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's just a really, really good spawn for the Pyramid Head there. They saw that central spawn and just looked over to their left, and sure enough, a survivor appeared. 'Tis the way DBD does things sometimes, and we do see that punish of the dam, but a miss there on the Claudette.
And I noticed Claudette wasting no time, just chucking down Shack Pallet right away.
Yeah, based on the body block from the Jake, it does bring into question whether or not the Claudette could potentially have a deliverance in hand.
Right.
And that they're trying to protect that to the best of their ability, and so far doing a very good job, as Claudette will get out of dodge and back into Shack.
Why is this Claudette so important to you all, huh?
Oh, and beautiful play there, knowing full well that the punishment of the dam coming in, knowing that it cannot go down in verticality, but no pallets here. Claudette will be going down in the corner.
One Jin done, Claudette down. Just a trade. Just a quick little trade.
And honestly, when you think about it, very possible that there's a second gen going on, but right now there is a deadlock in play, slowing down the game, and a Scourge Hook Pain Resonance on top of which.
Now, it's just a question of how far was that Jin that got deadlocked? Is it at 80, 90? Are they about to pop it in his face right here, right now?
It has to be pretty far along if we had both Deadlock and then a Scourge Hook Pain Resonance back to back. Normally, the Scourge Hook Pain Res is going to not activate when Deadlock is up and running. And we do see another kick gen, and I will mention that we might see here momentarily, it is indeed highlighted in yellow, so that there is either a Colubrine or a Eruption in hand.
Who knows? Who know? We know, but who knows?
Only time will tell. We do see the attempted heal. It does not happen in time, though. The two survivors narrowly dodging the hit, but Claudette is in danger as they do end up going down, and we hear that Eruption in the background as well. This Pyramid
got a quick cage.
Yeah,
and then Zarina right here, just ready to go.
Yeah, honestly, really, really strong start here by the Pyramid Head, looking a lot stronger off of the bat in comparison to Chronicles Pyramid Head. We do see Ada coming in here and will end up taking the hit, trying to take the ire of the Pyramid Head away from the Claudette. The question is, will it be in time for her to heal herself with this med kit?
Yeah, the Pyramid Head's got no interest. He's got one target in mind, and it is this Claudette who just goes down right away. No one there to save her. And unless, no, because she was caged, not even a decisive strike. She is out of here.
Yeah, honestly, really good game sense there by the Pyramid Head, seeing the crow go off in that corner. Was almost about to leave them entirely, but hearing the moans of pain within 20 meters, just barely, and getting the inclination of their location.
Looks like we spot the Ada, I believe, over here on this Jin. We got two Jins that are pretty far along, but none of them have been able to pop just yet. and it looks like he is setting up for another eruption play.
Yeah, we see both those gens highlighted in yellow, so potentially another 10% off of each gen. Eruption definitely does not seem to be the best perk on the surface when you kind of look at just 10%. Ada, though, trying to go for the commitment on the gen, seeing deadlock happen instead, meaning that even if they get the down, I'm not sure if that eats its way through the deadlock entity blockers.
Right, and that was a completely separate gen as well, clear over on the other side of the map, which means we still have 2 gens that are fairly close to being popped.
Yeah, these survivors not wasting any time. Keep in mind that the survivors only need to get 4 gens completed in order to take the win. So their win condition very close by, and we do see the 3rd gen. Pyramid Head going to be sweating bullets here. It might be a 3v1 scenario, but these survivors not going down without a fight.
Yeah, just with Pyramid Head, it's one of those situations where you gotta pop off on your punishment of the dams. And it came late last game, it might come late again this game, but we just have not been seeing that full Pyramid Head potential this game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw like a really weak early game there from Juke, and we're seeing a very strong start of the game here for Elvin, but we are going to end up seeing a very close game here, I feel.
Saw some scratch marks on the ground. There they are over there. I was just as confused as they were. They were going in a little circle. I had no idea where they were going.
Yeah, it looks like Jake trying to take the attention of the Pyramid Head here. Pyramid Head knowing that they get this down, Eruption will trigger, regressing that gen and incapacitating anyone on the gen as well. We do not see the hit there, though, and Jake with a life making some distance to boot.
Honestly, that incapacitated state, that is the worst part of Eruption for me. Just sitting there knowing your gen is about to be popped and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it is pretty brutal. Looking like they're looking around, seeing if there's another skirt truck nearby. That there is the 4th generator, though, and that there will secure the win for Chronicles versus Survive with Bots. At the very least by a total of 1 point. Actually, sorry.
Very beautifully done.
3 points, yeah. 3 points.
3
I can
points.
do math. I can do math sometimes.
Hey, I'm glad you're in charge of the numbers and not me. I would do a way worse job.
Fair enough, fair enough. We do see Zarina here on top of the hill. Imagine bounce landing coming in, and sure enough, there it is, a little bit of distance. We will see Survive Bots playing this out for their honor and for their pride. The question is, will Chronicles be able to get any escapes here in order to, really secure their victory here? We do see Ada out in the middle of nowhere, and looks like this will give Zarina the opportunity to get the unhook on the Jake.
Yeah, these survivors have just done a fantastic job spreading out, everybody sticking to their own individual gen, which that's what people recommend to do on Survivor anyway, but just sticking to that, it all came together, and it is just a beautiful job rushing these gens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these survivors knew what they needed to do, and they got it done. I mean, it can almost be a bit risky if, like, Pain Res with Deadlock, with all this gen regression to, just have 3 on separate gens. But they're able to make it work, and that there will be the grab, though, on the Ada. And another Scourge Trick Pain Resonance. Yep. Hitting these 2 gens here pretty hard.
Yeah, this poor gen right here specifically, it has gone through a lot. It's been up to 90, now it's down a lot. They have just been trying with all their might to get this one gen done, and it will not pop.
Yeah, but we do see Jake here. We also did see the unhook potentially from the Zarina earlier. And Jake, though, trying to get to this vault in time, will get blocked by the Pyramid Head and getting an M1 hit in to continue the chase. Will the Zarina and the Ada be able to complete one of these gens before the down occurs? Keep in mind, no eruption this time round.
That was my thought exactly. He needs to get this down quick, or else they're going to pop that gen, and possibly, it's looking like maybe, I don't want to jump the gun here, maybe at least a 2-man out.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like so far. And look at that. That there is the adrenaline on the Jake. Ada still injured, however. And we do see Zarina running off towards the exit gate with Pyramid Head hot in pursuit. So far, no one there at the exit gate. Zarina playing a dangerous game, coming across the punishment of the damned and trying to make it to another tile, but I'm not sure if they have any resources here. The question is Ada already on this exit gate and priming it to be opened? And sure enough, like clockwork.
And there's Ada waiting by Shaq for that hatch play, which is going to give the survivors a 3-person escape. And that was just, ooh, that was some prime survivor gameplay. Really well done.
Yeah, absolutely amazing job by both sides. GG's, well played to both Survive Bots and Chronicles, and congratulations to Chronicles for securing your round 1 victory. We will see you again next match, as we're going to be following Chronicles as they are going to be facing off against their next opponent, which will be determined shortly, as I do believe Revival, Arctic Wolves, and Erasium and Valkyrie are still duking it out in their respective matches as well. With that being said, we are going to be taking a short intermission if no other matches are available for us to jump on in. But otherwise, we'll see you guys in just a bit.